They want to make the life in the prison look as normal as life outside for them. Not in my country. Not in my country. Hi besties, welcome back to yet another beautiful and interesting video. If you're stopping on this channel for the first time, please don't make it your last, because in this channel I give you top-notch, latest and amazing content, right? So guys, I'm taking you guys to another planet today, another world, Norway, right? So I stumbled across this video and it says how Norway prisons are different from Americans. I'd really love to know how the prisons are different from Americans, right? And if you really want to know this, if you really want to see this, let's go check this out, right? And tell me the country you're watching this video from on the comment section. Don't forget to drop those flags for me. See you guys when you're done watching.
Staying in a maximum security prison is not a normal life, but that's also an ambition, to reduce the feeling of being in a prison as much as possible.
And in here you have my cell. So I have DVD and movies from there.
The basic question that we ask ourselves in Norway, what kind of neighbor do we really want? Because they could move into my neighborhood and they could move into your neighborhood. So I think this is an important question to ask ourselves, really. That should have an influence on how we work inside prisons.
It's not for the prison to judge or to punish. We have to interact and be human. I think it's as simple as that.
Oh.
The most important thing is how we treat people. This is the 4 key elements that I would like you to remember. The principle of normality, the focus that we have in Norway on humanity inside prisons, what we call dynamic security, and the emphasis that we put on reintegration into society.
I would say the main goal of the trip is for inspiration to go bold back in the United States.
Let's talk a
This
little bit
prison
more
is
about
actually very big, guys.
How do we work and what are the unique things about us?
2010.
And in here you have my cell.
Guys, this prison, I feel like they made it comfortable for them. They made the prison more comfortable, guys. Like, this is so good. The prison is neat. Wow. I feel like they want to make the prisoners feel at home, even though they committed a crime. They don't want them to look haggard or something. This is actually nice. I love this. Let's continue.
So I have DVD and movies from there. Here we have a real toilet with a shower and everything.
Guys, can you see their toilets?
You can see everybody have their key.
The bookshelf is even
so
nice. The bookshelf is really good.
Or close to the doors whenever they want.
Even though it's nice here, it's still not a summer camp. But I would like you to, look beyond the facilities. It's not the most important thing.
So this is the cell. Every cell is similar. And here we have the kitchen, where I used to prepare the food. You can see here is inside here.
That's a really important principle in Norway, which talks about that taking someone's liberty away and taking them away from their family, away from their community, that in of itself is the punishment. So life inside prisons should look as normal to life in the community as possible.
And
wow,
in here,
did you hear that? Yeah. They want to make the life in the prison look as normal as life outside for them. Not in my country. Not in my country. If you're a prisoner here, I'm sure a prisoner in my country, if they should import them to this country, they will feel so happy. if they should import them to the prison, rather, they will feel so happy. Because, man, it's so clean. They want to make them feel comfortable. That is what I feel.
This washing room, you can wash the clothes and dry it.
Staying in a maximum security prison is not a normal life.
And I noticed you're just wearing normal clothes.
Yeah. That's allowed. You can wear whatever you want.
But that's also an ambition.
Did you hear that?
Reduce the feeling of being in a prison as much as possible. No, the normality principle.
How you can normalize the correctional setting for individuals to transition out. Bigger challenge in our system, but definitely something to think about. The commissary, the stores, where an individual actually gets to go to a real store and pick out commissary items. I think that's a good adds to the normalization.
We think this is the most important part. Dynamic security sounds like a very fancy thing, but it's really just having a normal interpersonal relations between the officers, or all staff really, and the inmates. Every inmate has a primary contact officer, and every officer have 2 or 3 inmates that he is the contact officer for. That was the ambition, from guard to also be a social worker. The main subjects at the academy: ethics, psychology, communication technique, criminology, law, human rights. Of course, they do learn self-defense, they do learn extraction techniques, they do learn to work as a team, but that's not the major components. It's about how do you treat people respectfully.
My family always think that I just play games, because that's why I like very much to play games. So I often play cards and stuff with inmates.
I know in some states it's forbidden and will have consequences for you if you interact with inmates as a staff member. Quite the opposite here. We expect and demand an interaction between staff and inmates.
It's kind of friendship with someone, and to see the progress and see the changes, that's the best with the job.
The contact officer is, for example, sitting down with you and making you a future plan. So what for steps by steps to become a free man.
From day one?
Yeah.
So the officers need to know everything about the system and give advice to the inmates about the future, what steps should they take.
Photos of my daughter, big love of my life. I've been here for 1.5 years, but I was transferred from a prison in Brazil. You can compare that to come from hell to heaven. So it's a big difference. The guards, first of all. In Brazil, the guards are more you feel bad and weakness, the more they feel good. Here you have the guards, they was very kind to me when I came. They are still very kind. We can speak, they treat me as a human being. In Brazil you get treated like an animal.
I've been working here since the opening in 2010, and I've been working in other prisons before that also. It's not for the prison to judge or to punish, because the police catch the guy, goes to the court, and it gets a sentence perhaps, and then it comes to prison with that. We have to interact and be human. I think it's as simple as that. It really is, because we can create walls between us, but that doesn't help anything. We have to communicate, we have to interact.
Without approaching people with respect and dignity, it's impossible to sit down the next day and talk about his future, because he will not have any trust in you. So in order to, work well with reintegration and future planning, etc., there has to be, a foundation there of trust between the staff and the inmates.
Guys, this was really a beautiful share, because I really got to know how the prison in Norway operates. Because wow, did I hear that they got stored in the prison? Because I saw some groceries. Yeah, I think I heard that correctly. They are totally trying to make the prisoners feel comfortable, even though they committed a crime. They are trying to make them feel at home, trying to make the life inside the prison look like the life outside. In a nutshell, they are trying to make them feel comfortable. In my country, if a prisoner gets such treats, I'm so sure that prisoner will be so happy, because this is beautiful. The rooms are clean. They got bookshelf. The bathrooms are clean. Everything is clean. The security are friendly too. Man, it was nice getting to know more about Norwegian prison. All right, guys, let me know what you think on the comment section. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.